control this one. Hello. रोनाल्डो फ्री 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 में भी रोनाल्डो आया बा साहब. रोनाल्डो ऐसी पोजीशन में है भाई, मिलना तो इजी नहीं है, नहीं है इजी. Exo I think CR7 page भाई. Let's go भाई. फ्रेंडली मैच किसी को खेलना है.
Santos get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Cristiano Ronaldo, raring to go here. He has been on... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Santos! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. And beyond the defence. And that was asking for too much. Chouameni. Valverde. Over to the right flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Doku gets flagged offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now he's running away. Shot, surely! Oh, easy pickings there. And that's another throw. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Xabi Alonso. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Zanetti getting this one clear. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! And the shot!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Out towards the flank. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Puskas. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Puskas. He's in a great position here. Xabi Alonso. Tries to cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Doku. Elise. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Where it came from, and he's well positioned here. Now it's Olise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Substitution for Santos. Number 17, Olise. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hakimi.
Number 18, Ronaldinho.
Van Dijk.
Number 20, Puskás.
Zanetti.
Number 26,
Chouameni.
Davids. Coming on the field, number 19,
Courtois.
Messi.
Marquinhos.
Number 22,
Van Dijk.
Number 24, Neymar.
Now, can they get him away?
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 21.
Oh, that was vital.
Johan Cruyff.
Thuram. And here's Dembele. Look at the space here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. He might be in here. Decent chance!
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. This is Dembele. He is through here.
Indicated.
Neymar. Weghorst.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really.
And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an
So there it
information
is.
bulletin.
Let's go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year...
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Throw it. Threads one in. Olise finding himself in space. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Goes to finish! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's bailed. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found a way through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Deftly away. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Palmeiras! And Palmeiras score first! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game. He's in! Must be! The pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bale. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho does well not to be outdone there. David Villa. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bale. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Done delicately. That's the throw. It's a pretty loose pass. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Santos unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Santos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Davids! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. McAllister. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Davids. Oh, he's found support out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Substitution for Santos. Number 17, Olise. Number 6, Bale. Number 20, Pushkash. Number 26,
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Number 18,
Choice.
coming on the field.
Well,
Number
that's certainly more
19,
like it. They can't let the
Messi.
intensity drop now,
Number
Peter.
10,
They're coming
Cristiano
again and
Ronaldo.
again.
They just need to sort out their end product,
Number
and quickly.
21, Johan Cruyff. Number 24, Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Tevez. Now it's Villa. That pass has been well intercepted. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. He slipped. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Drills one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Santos really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. David Villa did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Now he's got space here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
This is Neymar. Bellingham. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. 5 minutes to add. It's Neymar! And that is as much as we have time for. Santos perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Santos.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's Alonso! Brown gets it clear.
Santos definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still goalless. And here's Bale. Takes the shot! Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Bale. Oh, well measured. Olise is onto this. And a chance! Goal! Santos! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Olise demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And Puskás! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's going wide left. Tries to pass it through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to the...
And the shot! And it's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle, like...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please be made aware
it is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Santos. Puskás! Now, who's going to be first to this? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Germany have the chance to go the other way. Puskás, chance for a shot! Superb from Puskás! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. Has crossed into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Vitz, spread it left. Threads one in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Looking to play him in. And here's Xabi Alonso. Bale. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And that's a good ball. And Puskás! Boy, he struck that clean. So, the fourth corner of the game. Olise. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Sané.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Puskás aims beyond the defence. Davids receives it in a good position here. Oh, important interception. Havertz knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Very disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Please make sure to watch the
Puskás
screen
voted
for an
man of the
information
match,
bulletin
and
from the
deservedly
Regional
so.
Police Department.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Santos
any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Puskás, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Olise's cross, and the ball is out of play. Messi, Alexander-Arnold, and he's intervened well there. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? Delivers with wit, and out it comes again. It's really well cleared. Santos with the corner, there first. Cleared away. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a very... He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Davids clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santos have their second corner now. Turan. There's the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now there's a great chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Bale! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And the keeper's given it a Puskás! Pedri. Shevchenko going after that. The most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Xabi Alonso has created one goal already. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
The keeper doing his best to put him off. What a save by David Raya! Shevchenko. That's a little off target.
There will be 3 minutes
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Santos are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And Puskás! Goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And it's Mendes. Mbappe! He's found a way through! That's a throw. Opts to play it back. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution for Santos. Number 17, Olise.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number
Lobbed in
20,
behind.
Puskás. Number 11, Xabi Alonso.
Now it's Weghorst.
Coming on
Looking
the
for
field.
options for movement.
Number 19,
Cristiano!
Messi. Number
Off the
22,
post!
Number 24,
Good run, lovely
Neymar.
take, but that is where
Number
it stopped.
15,
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Inzaghi. Rafinha. Now it's Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's well positioned here. That has been knocked clear.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. What? Neymar! Oh, important interception. Xhaka gets it clear. Now it's Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get on the end? He's going for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. Here's Haaland. We expected better, and so did he. Filippo Inzaghi.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Haaland. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. And he can thump it away. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then.
Santos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That is a brilliant interception.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kane. Now it's Weghorst. And the shot's on. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Puskas. And Puskas! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. Fernandez. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. So it is still 0-0. Howson gets across to intercept that. Elise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bale. That pass just didn't quite work. Nicked it back promptly. Roberto Carlos. Good, strong midfield running here. Fernandez can so cleverly bypass the press. Let's roll.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Ribéry. And he's picked out the run. Haaland! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
La Louvière have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Howson spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where it came from. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Might want to be careful there.
Howson is always looking to break lines. And they win it back again.
There will be
Goal.
1 minute added time.
Haaland given the lift of his goal. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Santos come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Pushka, and he shoots! It's in! Santos are all square! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's quick to return it. There's the header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution for Santos. Number 17, Olise.
So we have movement
Number
on both
6,
benches.
Bale. Number 11, Xabi Alonso. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Coming on the
Ball's
field.
got out of play.
Number 19, Messi. Number 22, number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 24, Neymar. Substitution.
Santos perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hakimi finding himself in space. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. Fernandez. Puskos.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And this is Puskos. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright.
Substitution for Santos. Number 20, Puskás. Coming on the field is number
A
15.
game with so much to
Filippo
recommend it.
Inzaghi.
Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. Well, it's Inzaghi! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hernandez. Now that's well seen too. He has found the way through. Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to get it away. Weghorst. That was nowhere near his best. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly...
लो पाँच पॉइंट चाहिए यार
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Something rather special, Jim, isn't there, about Take Kubo's outrageous dribbling skills?
Yeah, the kind of player everyone loves to watch, Peter, myself included. There's much more to...
And the finish! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment. And oh, what a mistake! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul.
Kubo.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. He's looking wide. And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Ronaldo. Kane. Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's managed to gift it back. Davids. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. Messi, played back towards his own goal, and he's being shifted off it. Olise. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they've got rid. And here's Bale. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be danger here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Santos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside! And he was alert to it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cannavaro. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're going to play for a throw.
Substitution for France. Number 22, Kubo. Number 14, Van Dijk. Number 15.
Nicely weighted ball.
Coming on the field.
No,
number
didn't
8,
quite have the weight on
Lucas
it.
Paqueta. Number
Davids.
2, number 4.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a
Substitution.
sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Davids. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Ronaldo. Lucas Paqueta looking for the run. And that was asking for too much. Howson. That's been cut out, well played. Searching pass he's played there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And this is Inzaghi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
It's Kane!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Oh, and again! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Santos look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. And that is as far as it goes. Santos proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.
भाई साहब 2 point
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're going up.
everybody, and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that
Against
one.
Palmeiras.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Santos with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Chiellini cuts it out. Bale, that's a good ball out wide. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe, Messi. And he can clear it away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bale, oh this is a terrific run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Well timed, excellent interception, but it's ended up in no man's land.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now there's and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Guardiola. Guardiola! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in its...
Ah, he's given it away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
15 minutes till half-time. Davids.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a good run he's making there. Bale. Showing good feet. And there's the shot! Harrison cuts out the pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Santos are looking to go forward now. Now it's Puskas. Now he's running away. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Santos have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, everybody, and
We can review the first half.
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And this is Puskás. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. That looks a cracking ball. That was nowhere near his best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
And the shots! Dispatched clinically! And look who it is! He leads the way! He leads the way again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still kept...
And the shots! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution for Santos, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Number 19, Messi. Number 24, Neymar.
Messi's
Number
cross.
21.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, what about it? Santos are hurt by just about the final punch. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Goal! Santos! The message is clear. We are the ones going up. Stop us if you can.
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them.
Unstoppable chance, surely!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a pop! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Out wide. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Minutes has been
the
It
game.
just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's found a way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turan kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely...
Hello, Moto.
বল না বাড়িতে আছে কিসের ঠাকুরের ছবি সোমনাথ তুলে মোটামুটি আছে আমার অন্য অন্য ফোন আছে পরে নিয়ে নেবে কালকে কালকে নিয়ে নেবে কালকে কোথায় চলে যাবে ঠিক আছে পাঠিয়ে দেবো ঠিক আছে
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just one point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Santos with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And that should get the job done. Turan did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, super ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ronaldinho, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Puskás! Superb from Puskás! He's got himself an absolute peach. His joy, his goal. He steals the moment.
The goal scorer
You
was
know,
Santos.
you just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Santos have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Nicely spread, well timed, excellent interception. Strong running down that left flank. Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's a throw-in. Thuram. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely, now then. Mohamed Salah. It's played through for him. He's having a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's a massive game for him, but that can't concern the referee who has sent him off. Santos are down to 10 men. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either. Bale! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zubimendi. Now it's Alvarez. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found the way through. Chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. Great vision. Cannavaro can get it clear. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Santos go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Santos have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied. Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. He steps in and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. And
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldinho going after that. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland, and he's managed to get free. And here's Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Substitutions taking place.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really...
Shot, surely! Goal! Santos! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Santos now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Picked out brilliant... Oh, shooting chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Weghorst. Puskos. That is good strength. Driving forward.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! And he scores!
There will be 5
Has
minutes
not gone
added
well.
time.
Now it's Puskas. Neymar making a dash for it. He's picked his way through. It's Neymar!
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And that is as far as it goes. A statement
everybody,
win
and
on
please
a
join me in
crucial
wishing a
day.
happy
And
मालदीनी क्या खेला वो टैकलिंग 100 aggressiveness 101 defensive 101 defensive answer so do we speed 81 92 jumping physical वेस्ट होगा आई गेस डिवीजन 2 है 15 रोटी को डिफरेंट की হবে ভাই मुझे डी मारिए দিতে হবে अरे लोडिंग किस है भाई? वाह, खेलना मना जीतेगा।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes.
And he shoots! And one more try! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well. And here's Couch, and he welcomes it in. Turan clears without hesitation. Oh, it's a great ball here. Davids, Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Couch. Good-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And the shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 33 minutes.
So we have the first goal.
Number 20.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a
Counts! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Couch.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now there's a fine ball. Donatoni. And Diaz. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, they could be caught
There will
out
be
here.
1 minute added time.
Chance! Off the post! What? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Santos unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity.
Goes for a shot! And again! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this is Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso! And he's stuck it away. Santos are all square. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Xavi Alonso.
Santos restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he's not getting any further than that. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And this is Bale. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Donadoni. Number 23,
Costa
Luis
Curta.
Diaz.
Out
Coming
again
on the
for a
field,
throw-in.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 18,
Davids.
Romario.
Substitutions
Tries to
taking
pass
place.
it through. Now it's Neymar. And here's Inzaghi. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Davids. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That ball looks a good one. Count! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
He's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
It's Inzaghi!
Oh, wow.
Well taken goal.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Santos dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while,
There'll be
but
5
that
minutes
was
added
brave
time.
defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now, and this is Inzaghi.
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion!
This, a man full of it all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Santos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, everybody.
Filippo is...
हारते हारते जीतेছি ভাই
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of it.
Tries a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. Chance! And again! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In towards the back stick. And he's got the beating of his man. Roberto Carlos goes back to front. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but oh, he's been caught napping. Brazil are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Thuram clears without hesitation. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his... There's the shot! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball if he can get there.
Has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Santos looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. Ball is over the line. Early ball out from the back. And here's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Son Heung-min. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution for Santos. Number 17, Olise. Number 6, Bale. Number 20, Pushkas.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll
Number
do.
18, Ronaldinho.
Santos have the chance to go the other way.
Xabi Alonso. Coming
And he's
on the
worked it
field.
through. Cannavaro cuts it out.
Messi.
Cannavaro
Number
getting this one
22,
clear.
Number 15, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 24, Neymar. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good ball, good take. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Spread it left. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a key interception. That's been slipped through. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Santos can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Santos can consider themselves just about safe now. And he's intervened well there. Davids, that is good alertness. Now it's Inzaghi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he cuts out the supply.
3 minutes at a time.
Deftly away. He's looking wide. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's a chance! And that's off target. That should be it. That will be it. Santos can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Fellow attendees, this is
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Santos.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Bill! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise. Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. And the pass is intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good looking ball. Oh, just skips past his man and pushed us! Goal! Santos! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santos have broken through. It's 1-0. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Angola restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bale had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now that looks a decent ball. He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lobbed in behind. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's cut it out. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola clears. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Olise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is pushed. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Quick reminder today.
It is
please have
quite
your
a game,
entry tickets
breathless
at hand,
and
as it's time to
laced with
announce today's
excitement.
winning
Well, it's a
lottery
lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good
Leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And he's there to get it away. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through. It's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution in progress.
It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung is there and he can pick it up. Filippo Inzaghi, and he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Park Ji-sung.
That's good play from him.
Now he's running away. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's played through for him. Good ball, good take. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacks pace.
Time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, good effort! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it... And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now, please turn.
Hard dress over in the